Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again. We're playing some more Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord with the Warmaids of Calradia. And happy 19th birthday, or anniversary, I guess, of the game. We're at 19, just over 19 point whatever, 1 years or whatever, since we started. 1,604 days, according to the load file. And it's 84 days per year, so it's been a long haul so far, but we are not done. What we do want to do is spin the map around the right way. There we go. What we're going to do is from Amatatis is we're going to swing up through here, through Ataconia, which are our lands. All the swords, that's our kind of our holdings. So I want to swing. I don't know that we'll leave Bergam because it's kind of out of the way. But we're going to swing through and we're going to start recruiting. Why can I not move? I'm started, but I didn't move. There we go. We're going to swing through and check on recruits. Anything that is tier 3 and up comes with us. Actually, I think we already took care of everything in here. Marty's doing her thing with her fuzzy hat. A little graphic oddity there, but she's doing her thing here quite nicely, actually. Nothing really needs attention there. I think we took care of the trade. Well, we didn't actually cash out, so let's do that. How's our food stocks? We are way overstocked in the food. We have 116 days. We get a year and a half worth of food, so we're probably okay on that department. Army consists right now of the low tier stuff that is we're trying to auto recruit as we travel, or auto train as we travel, and we're going to recruit tier 3s going forward. So let's go through here, and apparently some of this has been pilfered, which is not surprising. These are the younger parts of the land. They're the less fleshed out parts of it. Let's do this. Let's do our due diligence here and clean up these ruffians with an auto attack. There we go. Ah, perfect. So they both come in. We can slap them around. Somebody got wounded. A trainee. No, Consguard apparently. Took a stone to the head. Poor sucker. I don't really want any of that. Thank you. We'll grab your loots. The rest of you may go free. And off we go to Thorius. So today we are going to do one more cycle of the build up, of the recruitment. Actually, we... I don't know that we'll go up to as far as Atrian, as far as the old birthplace of the Warmaids. I think we'll leave that for now. The brothers and sister can recruit up there pretty well as good as we can, so we'll let them do that and others do that. I'll leave these recruits to all kind of group recruit. Anybody high tier we can bring on and recruit them as we go forward. All of the mounted prisoners we're going to leave in prisoner status, and these guys that are tier 3 and up we can bring on later when we get to the end, because we can hold them in prisoner status as extra mobile units. That's awkward. Equite we can't get. What's the matter with you, boy? What's the matter for you? I am your empress, your queen. You should be happy to give all of your kin, no matter how skilled or important they are, self-sacrifice for my good. No? Okay. No, very few there, but that's it for our lands. We'll leave the Naretzi's clan to their own holdings. Looks like we've got a hideout we could take care of here. Let's do that. Pop in and clean up the mess here. There's no jobs nearby, which is a little awkward. Oh, hello. I do want more forest bandit prisoners. What do we got for prisoner count total? Exactly what we need. Okay, so which means we probably lost some, because we probably took off with a highly stocked band of prisoners and didn't remember that we dropped the available numbers. I think we'll remove the cons guards for now. The Kashig can come. And who else do we want to bring? We want to bring our... I suppose we'll bring our forest bandits. 6, 7, 8, 9. Lead is really not ideal. Yeah, we'll bring lead with us. As long as she doesn't get killed, that'll be a fine choice. Alright, boys. Follow me. And you may fire at will. Oh, I forgot our mobility Nice. I'm not really trying to aim hyper precisely because I'd rather get the arrow in flight, hitting the guy and interrupting him rather than focusing on getting that hit and letting him get a shot in. Oh, there's a lot of these fellows up here. Yeah, see? Missed opportunity. Oh boy! Take him out, boys. Didn't want to see them all shooting at us like that. Better. Oh, did we ever take some beats? That's not cool. That was possibly a poor move. Possibly. Almost got lucky there on the bad shot. Bam! Kill shot. Don't get in my face, boys. You're gonna get shot. A little high. What do they got so far? Oh, crap. This could be bad.
Glory!
Oh, good. Timed it. I forgot we switched directly to the glaive, but I didn't want to switch up again. Oof, that was close. Okay. I was very nervous. That was poorly handled. It's not my best moves. But it worked. It worked out okay after all. Alright. They do have some prisoners we could take. Not really relevant. There are some troops that we could recruit directly. But all of these guys look good. In fact, all of them look great as prisoner choices. Now, the problem is we now have too many prisoners. So obviously we're going to disband some of the looters to a reasonable... That's too reasonable. 121. Let's go 16 more. Somewhere around there. Oh, it's to the opposite direction. There we go. Okay. Not bad. We got some more fiends in training to work with. That's good. Actually, the boss doesn't, does he? The Forest Bandit boss does not become a... I don't know how he trains up, actually. I shouldn't assume that I know that. Forest Bandit boss. Yeah, he's not trainable, but he's pretty epic on his own. So, wait, is he? Does he even have a bow? He doesn't. That is the most bizarre unit choice. I mean, I'd bring him, but he'd be an infantry. Weird. We'll just let him go. Release him. I will stop at Rote. Yeah, we'll stop at Rote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, that's how the recruitment works. Amazing. More cattle? Sure. More butter and cheese? Sure. What do we got over here? Is those numbers in our favor? Oh, heavily, yes. Go ahead and deal with that. Wouldn't mind hitting these Forest Bandit groups. If we can track them down on our way to the next village, that's a grand deal for me. Pin him in the corner, sure. Or he just loops around us. Catch him! Catch him! Darn it! Ah! Frustrating, and he's gonna go hit villagers. A jerk face. What a jerk face. Literally every one of those 18. Oh my god, the recruitment power of these villages is amazing. This is what happens when you bring peace to the land. Tell you, that's the deal. If these villages don't get burned down, their troops don't get knocked out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go with your jerk faces? Alright, maybe not. I'll keep going around. This way. Whoa. You just spawn a 30 right under my feet, or did I just not paying attention? The latter is more likely. 30 training, or 30, oh, it's 30 trainees. No, it's one trainee. I'm like, wow, 30 trainees, this is amazing. That's not what it was. You are wrong, dude, wrong. There we go. Keep moving along. We'll swing through, you know what, I should have come this way. Let's just go that way. We'll do those two. We'll pop through there, come back around, and go back down the western range. There's the 17 jerks. They're a little too quick for us. These guys have been recruited recently, so they only have the first progression of the recruits. So not ideal. Try to leave some of these the other bandit groups, as much as I'd love to, in character, keep smashing them. A bandit group of a 16 with some 9s, that's a decent training group for our family and for our lords and ladies. Set that. I clicked wrong. Clicked wrong again. There we go. We're taking only tier 3 and up. The rest are too young and can stay training at home. Who knew? Caladog the Battanians declared war on the Southern Empire with support of the Council. Chagan of the Khuzait grants Samira Castle to the Council with an evenly split council. Interesting. So Samira is no longer part of the Southern Empire, and the Battanians are now attacking the Southern Empire. Interesting. Good, good, good. The politics sounds like it's working in our favor. That is a group of 43 looters that we will smack around. We don't have to, I guess. Vigla recruits. Those are the exception to the tier 2. We'll bring them on because they will eventually become the Equite. Let's hit there, and there, and go around. And we'll loop. Lagetta. I was wanting to hit that recruit, or those infantry, or those looters, but honestly, a group of 40 plus looters is super easy to catch, but it's also super easy for the villagers to avoid. Maybe distraction for them, like turn them to the wrong, away from where they may have been wanting to get, but they can back away and leave them in the dust. Just take them a little longer to get home. Let's do some trade here. Get rid of the piles that we've accumulated from the looters and such. That goes there. Some scrap there. How are we doing on storage capacity? 37. That's always an annoying number. I really wish they'd fix things like that. I say that after complaining for months about them fixing silly things that aren't important, instead of fixing the siege issues, which are important. I don't know what a good price for these is. I mean, this is a low price. It's 56% cheaper than average, so we don't want to do that, but this is not going to indicate anything but yellow. Even if this was selling for 150 for the hides, it would still, or 2, it would still indicate yellow there. Because we didn't buy these, we butchered for these. Speaking of butchering, we could butcher some more, but it's walking food right now. It's on its own feet. Lagetta has no grain. Oh, it does. Very little grain. Where's our grain? Oh no, guys, seriously, they sorted again? They changed the sorting again? Why? Why? Why do you do this? Somebody had to go in and intentionally code a change to cause grain to go into third tile when you click type. Don't do these things, guys. Just don't do them. It's not alphabetized. It's just somebody shifted this to a different location. Stop it! Just stop! I think what it's doing is the pricing now. Like, it's sorting based on price. It used to have a static position. So grain was always first, and then fish, and then whatever it was. But it was in a specific sequence. And now it's price-based. The secondary tier. So you type is your default. The second thing that it applies is not the number of them or that, but it's the value. Like, shuffle things back and forth. Just keep it so everybody knows. Oh, maybe their logic makes sense to them. That makes sense to me. But I bet it makes sense to them. I don't really need any food stocks. And that's just something else to complain about. Alright, we already did the recruit there. We did the trade, except for I don't think we offloaded any high-tier weapons for cheap. Gave them some budget stuff. And let's see about offloading our looters here as well. Prisoners that are of no value. Of no recruitment value, I should say. The rest of this banditry is fine. Good. Now, going forward, recruiting bandits is going to be a much harder play going forward. So maybe the next time we play, we'll do a stream or something where it's a bandits focused stream or something like that, because that's going to be an extra challenge. The loyalty, or your party morale is going to take a hit every... Oh my god. It's going to take a hit every time that you recruit. Look at that cavalry. Look at this guy. What's your power? 253. What's your power? 191. And you're 138. That's the reason why these guys had the highest amount of training. These guys had the second, and these guys are fair ways behind. We're at 351 units already, dudes. Gotta drop something in Legetta's garrison here. Oh my gosh, Legetta has a garrison of 351 itself. My goodness. What's going on here? 90 infantry. Bunch of hillmen, militia. Good gracious. These places are crazy huge. Alright, we'll come back on the way through, I guess, and grab these guys. Forest bandits. Actually, we can do that now. Forest bandits, these two. We'll leave, like, brigands and stuff behind if we have any. We don't. We do have some other recruits we can drop off, I suppose. Let's train up the recruits here and just drop the high tier ones back in this area. Look at all these. This is like legionnaires that are getting one training and becoming legionnaires from the village recruit straight to a legionnaire after that. That's amazing. We need more space because we're 3 troops here. We'll send you and you. What are they doing for archery over here? I think they're pretty okay. They do have a lot of infantry, but they also have a lot of archers. Not a ton. Not a ton of archers, actually. We got some decent ones, but they just don't have a lot. So maybe we switch that up and bring... let's bring these guys back in. And send these guys all into the defense here. Bushwhackers up to freebooters. Bushwhacker, freebooter, forest bandits. And then they become fiends. We'll keep these guys around for training. It's good. You guys are set to 8. 8, 8, and 8. The troop formation number. Get them trained quicker. Those Imperial trained. Sounds good as well. Okay, we're literally only 23 troops from full. Okay, that's not working then. So we gotta leave a bunch of these guys behind. In fact, all of them behind, because we're gonna get another 50 or 60 troops, no problem on the way. So now there's 401 garrison in Legetta. Jeepers. Not bad, if I do say so myself. That's a lot of them. 96 looters in a pile. Not too shabby. We're gonna get in there and smack those guys around. This could reasonably lose us a troop or two. 96. Let's do this attack. I want to see 96 looters get mowed down by Vitanian fiends. Oh, we don't have our fiends, do we? Whoops. Okay. Forgot about that. You guys there, there, there. Let's spin them this way. I forgot that we didn't have the right troop consistency here.
Move! Sails forward!
Alright.
Infantry!
Begin.
Kill them all!
Look at that.
Mounted! Follow your sergeant!
Yeah. just instantly break, right? They're a bunch of looters, so no discipline to keep them on the field. Oh, still caught it. Caught by our own boys. This is the knight's pure-blooded joy. Running down peasants. Isn't that the tradition? They're so busy celebrating. They're not busy getting the kills. Can't look at them run. You're all there. Where are they? Okay, that wasn't. I was thinking the archers would just like mow them down, but look, we don't have our archers here. We got some of the forest bandits and stuff, but whoops. Did we lose anybody? No, that's the important thing. We probably would have auto-calking that, and that would have been reasonable. They could run enough bodies into the line to make a difference. A couple new elite cataphracts, a lancer upgrade, 5 heavy horse upgrade, nice. 5 equite upgraded to heavy horse. And, oh, all 6 forest bandits are ready. You know what we'll do? We'll give you guys a couple more forest bandits, and we'll give you. No, you're fine. Didn't like that. And a regular recruit ready. These guys are just not getting any XP. They got to get at least one to get to recruit. But there's only one of them. Probably just drop him off somewhere. Prisoners are fine with. We'll keep them going. That is an astonishing number of. It's just a lot of looters. A giant wall of looters. It's because this area is not contested, and so there's not constant. There's not a constant feed of battles going on, or of parties running through here. There's just not really a big motivation for that. We can grab all 16 of these, or 12 of them rather. There's not a big motivation for our clansmen to be running through this area. So the looters, or anyone else for that matter, to be taking care of the prisoners in the area. I'll take all of that except for that one little guy. Where you at, guy? You can stay home. You keep training. You can join next time. We should buy the foodstuffs from here. Alright, and Thractory Castle still has its garrison of 200, it looks like. Gamardan. Some forest bandits getting chased around, but that's alright. Gamardan has all but one of its recruits as well. Nice. Well done, lords and ladies. Well done. The village of Thractory, which is the back end of where we went last time, and we've more than recruited a full army. Like, we've gotten 300, 250 at least recruits so far just coming through here. Let's go to, let's actually stop at, oh my goodness. We gotta drop off some of the garrison at Artesia, and then go grab the rest from these, and then decide which we're going to take with us going forward. Of course, see, this is the bonus where they start with some experience for joining you. So these guys didn't actually gain this experience as they went forward. They just started this way. So, do that, and then I think we'll get rid of this guy altogether and these guys altogether. No point in having them, to be honest. We'll drop the 4s here. It's alright. We can go in here, and this is just to dismiss units. We will drop the rest of the looters, and the Imperial Peasant can go home. He wasn't really into it. Let's do a trade and transfer. Drop off the loot. Drop off one of those. Get any big horse, any war horses they've got. And how are we doing on dates? We have none. Okay. Olives. We'll take that. Fish. 200's probably okay. Somewhere in that vicinity. Grapes. They're expensive. I don't really want to. That's fine. We'll actually bring some in. Food, grain we're good on. All those we did. Butter, we'll pick it up. Meat is a little excessive at the moment. Beer, we'll Grab more. Cheese. Good. And the wine and the oil is empty as well. Alright. Drop off the hardwood, no point in having that. The crude iron as well, no point in carrying that around. Hides are at 40, it's a reasonable price, but not stellar. The iron ore, I don't know that we grabbed that for any purpose. Price is low on those. Alright. How about cattle and things? We're good? We are good. Alright, a little bit of hog trading there, although no hogs were actually traded. No hogs were actually harmed in this trading. Lycia! What you got for us? Did I properly? Yes, I did. Oh, Lycia's already been recruited from. Ah, yes, that's probably where we stopped last time. Guarantor? Did we do Guarantor? We clearly did, because it doesn't have a lot of... isn't packed full of tier 4s. There are some, but we definitely came through there before. Okay, so that is the recruitment in that area. Let's smack these little clusters around that are nice and tight here. And auto-calc that. Ooh, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? Oh, a heavy horse archer. What? Inconceivable. I don't think it means what you think it means. Grab the looters, we might as well. Since we're going in almost immediately straight to the city. Maybe we take one more pass down there. No, you know what? We've really already been here, so probably let's not. Let's just go in here and choose our garrison. Actually, go in here, get rid of our prisoners. We don't want. And I think that is just going to be the looters. And then that's good. Let's go into the keep, grab our garrison, get them set up. Okay, so train up anybody that's top tier. Any of the elites, which is basically all of our horse. Most of our horse is some form of elite. We'll leave the rest of this for continued training going forward. We will take these guys and train them up, get rid of anyone else that's not going to be on this list, and we'll go like this, and this, and this. Oops. Gotta reset that. These guys need to train before they transfer. There. Fine on those. We're keeping those, so that goes away. And then those, and those go away. And then what I want to see is our top tier infantry and archers. I want to bring in our tier 5s for our archer contingent wherever they are, and our legionnaires. Probably some tier 4s as well, the Palatine Guards. The Sergeant Crossbowmen, Bigler Recruits. Those are tier 4 as well. What's the garrison size in Artesia here? 293, so it's not huge. Really don't have a lot of high-powered guns here. Let's see, if we leave... No, that's okay. We'll take just the tier 5s. Just the tier 5s of the type that I actually want. This is good. This looks okay, because we're going to head over to Legetta because it's got a crap ton of units with it, right? So let's get out of here. Check the recruitment. Ah, yes. Make room for more recruits to be piled in there. That's good. And get those guys to join the garrison as well. There, and there, and there. And there. And there. And there. Okay, good. Now done. Alright. Oh, no, we didn't want to... Oh my goodness. Forgot I have a stash here of javelins. We might as well get those in the holding. Oh my goodness, we got a stash full of everything here. Wow. Okay. Forgot all about that. Oh, the Learning Smith. That's right, our first blade. Learning the Smith. And 128 Pugios. Just in case, right? Just in case you needed 120 freaking Pugios somewhere around here. Have 9 more. Good gracious. This was the old frontier, right? This was the old gathering point for when we were in the push to the west. There is a butt ton of food here. And a metric butt ton of food here. I think we're going to grab most of it. We'll leave a little stash, I suppose, behind that we're not going to ever remember is here. And we'll just take the rest of it with us. Because there's no point in... Honestly, there's no point in leaving any stash here. Does not matter. It's never accessible to our kingdom. This stuff is for smithing, sure, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's bring it all. Let's take everything. As well, we got some horses out of that. I don't want the horses or the Pugios. Hold on. Where were those Pugios? Oh, they were locked, no? No, they weren't. I was just not selecting those. Horses we didn't take. We should take some. Like that, to fill up the numbers. And I just grabbed all the smithing stuff, so we at least have some realistic idea of what we've got. That was an accident, but it's fine. So 304 of them in the garrison now. That's a decent contingent there. Battanian veteran Falksmen. They'll meet their Battanian brothers if the Battanians get uppity on this side. Alright, that's done. I think we cleaned out the prisoners. Yes, we did. And then, is there a event here? Look at this. We haven't done a tournament in how long? In a year? In game? Probably. We're on the red team. Let's take out the yellow team. See if we can beat. Oh, a Gizelchild is there too. Oh, there's so many of them. All right, let's do this. What? Oh my goodness! They put me on a pokey horse thing. Oh, mister! What color am I? I'm red. I'm the only red left. Great. Oh. We've improved over the years. We've improved. Oh, Mizam! For the flight. Little flighty Mizam. Oh, yes, nice dodge. Nice dodge. Nice parry there. Oh, nice. Oh, did you see that? That was an attempted lancing. I was way late, Drake. Way late. Oh, there's a little bit of damage hit there. Come on, come on. Strategy is the most important part. Or tactics is the most important part of a battle. Ferdinand. Oh, nice hit. Now we're going through to the next round. This. Oh, Vanelind. Vanelind, you were a tough one. You're a tough-minded gal. Vanelind of the wrong. We'll see who makes it through. Maybe we'll find a new friend. We didn't bet on this battle. That was rude of us. Oh, so much for me, horsey. This is not ideal. Get her! Get her, sister! Yes, much better defense now. Oh, solid ride over. Haha, come on, get in my range. Turn at me, turn at me. Nice. She's just riding the circle. Here, you ride. You're on the horse. You do the hard work. Come on. Ooh, I took damage, so did she. Received 2 blunt, delivered 11. Well, that's in my favor. Oh, damage to the mount. Never mind. Come on. Come on. This is a long, drawn-out battle. I like it. Both of these rounds have been long, drawn-out battles. This is an all or nothing round, though. Just making this one right. This is the same girl we've dueled again in the second term. Oof! She won that spin. 37 blunt damage delivered. To my arm. This is harsh. No other horse is on. So I can't even stand... Oh! You delivered, girl! Haha! Well done! Alright. Let's skip this round, see where we get to in the next one. This is Giselchild the Wronged, the governor of this town, I believe, versus whom? Let's watch this one. Oh! Oh, nuts. That was... You went down there, girl. She definitely dueled us well, though. Let's see what happens with this one. Giselchild, the governor's in the blue. Oh, and down she goes. There goes, Yasugana, the she-wolf. Interesting. Well played, Crusade sister. That was good. That was good. I think Vanillin the Wrong and whomever we just dueled there, I think both of them are probably you, Kuzeti, age 37. And where's our other friend? Vanillin would be Valandian, yes? Yeah. Well played, though. Both of you, well played. Another Huntress. Don't know that I've seen that before. Meta the Wanderer. Nice. What would we need? Like another merchant, maybe? Not a bad idea. Get another merchant out there. Or a governess. That'd be another option. She-wolf, not really anything for her as far as trades. Yeah, see, mounted and spear work. And, yeah, mounted and polearm. And she did a lot of that. And she did well with it. Giselchild? Oh, this isn't our Giselchild the Wronged. Really? There's another Giselchild the Wronged? Alright. Blacktooth, silent, robbed. I'm just looking because there's probably an option for a new member. Speaking of which, we have, off on this random tantrum, we have room for another companion, we have room for 2 more workshops, and I believe we have room for more caravans. It just says caravans, that's it. It doesn't say the number, oddly enough. Land does not have an empty party slot. Well, then why is there a create new party slot button? Oh, that's okay. So yeah, we could bring on another companion, either as a power governor, or, which we don't really need a lot of right now, or we go looking, we keep our eyes open for a new merchant. Would be interesting. I'm really considering one of these. Not really, eh? None of these ladies are really, like, they're great warriors, but wouldn't make great merchants at this point. So, other than her scouting, none of this is really relevant. Oh, well, we got tactics and scouting and leadership. And she is an Aserai, which means she should get faster skill gain. Calculating and daring. Good at the field. But good scouting skill, which means she'll be able to see things quickly. Tactics would give her a good combat capacity when she's fighting, and leadership will have effectively no bearing, I don't think, on... let's talk to Meta. Let's bring on a new sister. Well... let's look at the other options first. Hold on. Let's actually do that. Let's properly look at the female wanderers and see if we have any. There's a lot of them. Holy moly. Let's see if we have any that are, oops, I guess right at the top. Medicine, not bad. More medicine. Wainwright for an engineer. Blandian engineer. Leopardess. I'm looking for anybody. There's Billick. Moment of silence for our sister. Lost in the year 1091, at the age of 37. Thoroughly conventional. Yes, but she did well. She did well. Did well, our sister. Another healer. It looks like it's the age of the healers. In fact, the age of the multi-named healers. Leopardess. Wanderer. Oh, yes, that's Dula. Hey, Dula. She's 44 now, still running around with that epic hair. And trade of 73, which she had 0 when she started, if I do recall correctly. Giselchild the Wainwright. That's our Giselchild the Wainwright, who is a fine Wainwright and good smith. And this is Giselchild the Wronged. More and more and more healers and wronged people and wanderers. Spice Vendor, Janeb. She's epic, this gal. She's got nothing behind her except for really good armor, a good kingdom to follow, and really developing the trade skill. Awesome. Yolana the Wanderer. The Black. Lead the Imposter Healer and our Super Lead the Healer. Look at that, 117 healing skill. I don't think she had any when she started. Again, I don't recall exactly, but it wouldn't have been much. Would she have had any? Yes, she would have had some. She would have been at this level. Maybe 80s or maybe 60s. Still, she's an awesome healer. We loves her so much. Willowbark. I wish it would stay sorted for me, or stay in order for me, but it doesn't. Marty! Hello, how's it going, Marty? There's Meta. We just looked at... Keep losing track of Awana. I gotta look at their first names because otherwise I'm not gonna find them in order. Honoria is an Imperial and a Wanderer, and she's got no skills other than that. Ragnar Willowbark. Sturgeon, if I've ever heard a name like that. Ro the Wanderer. Rosazia. Really not heavily skilled. Saralind. Again, good rogue, but not much value for our current needs. Again, not particularly valuable for our current needs. This is the one that just kicked our butts. Gave us a run for our money at the very least. Veria. Nope. Yana the She-Wolf. Farewell, Yana. 1099 to the age of 44. Yana the She-Wolf. Passed too soon. She hadn't even get to spend a lot of time with us. And another She-Wolf. Now, there isn't really anyone highly valuable in that department. And we could do a dude, I suppose, if there's any like really good merchant guys, but I mean, like surgeons, not that big of a deal. What are we looking for then? Oh, that's Boar too. Of course, he jumps out at me because that's one of our dudes. Knowing hills can be good. They're scouts though. Just skimming their general criteria here. I'm looking for if there's a spice vendor or something like that. I don't think that's even an option. Tactics are good, leadership is good, but we could go elsewhere if we needed that. Yeah, not really thinking we're gonna find a great option for a merchant here. Just rando click. Yeah, not looking like it's gonna happen today. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of a sidetrack, but we're good now. We're back on track. Instead of fighting, we spent the day looking at merchants. Somebody got some skills. Probably one of us from the train up. Oh, Bortu. Bortu got a skill. And Stuart, 150 now. Well done, sir. Well done, Governor of Legetta. Aid Corps. As Quartermaster and Governor. Do not pay wages for wounded troops in the Aid Corps. However, you increase village hearth growth by 20%. That's pretty good. Project boosting is 20% more effective. Project boosting, but he's not really doing projects at this stage. Influence gain, donating troops. We'll do the hearth growth bonus. Excellent. That's something that'll actually come into bear for him. Alright, so do we do a pass down here? Oh, 310, that was not what I want. Yes, it was. I want to head off to Legetta. I think that's the plan. We'll head Promosus, even though we already went that way once recently. We'll pop in to see if anything's changed. And grab those and head into Legetta, load up on high-tier troops, and head to the front lines, to the east. See what is amuck over there. I didn't figure we'd have much here, but what do they have for hogs? Fine. Don't need them. Okay, a little recruitment if there is any, and there isn't. Not a surprise. They have refilled their their recruits, however. Speaking of prisoners, I don't think we have any available. Now, are we going to recruit any of these? Probably sooner rather than later, I suppose. You know what, we can get rid of the forest boss. He's not something I really want to fill our numbers with. Alright, however, filling numbers is what we're going to do right here now. So, 310, we need 59 more troops. And we're going to take the most elite, of course, that we have. If there are any forest bandits, freebooters, bushwhackers, Bigler recruits, legionnaires, Valentine guards, Imperial sergeant crossbowmen, elite Manevliatons. Good. And then, going forward from there, let's go back up to the top here and skim down for our other high-tier troop types. I think we'll take the Tier 4 archers and Tier 4 crossbowmen. Archers, Imperial Militia, Veteran Caravan Guards, Landing Sharpshooters. Alright, numbers-wise, we have 10 more to bring, so let's see about some Tier 4 archers then. Did I already grab those? Did I grab all the Tier 4 archers? Probably. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What's the best choice here? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. There's no Battanian Fiends in this mix. So let's say let's say just 10 of these. No, that's armed traders. That's not trained archers. Imperial trained archers. 10 of those. There's our number, 369. Let's go. Do a bit of trade here. I don't know if I did the trade properly in the other town, but it's fine. Offload, 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 and onload. Good, good, good. Foods and stuffs are over the edge. Crazy good. That and that can always come with us. And hardwood is price. Wine is okay. We'll keep it. Yeah, we just use up the wine every day. It's always wine on the table for like a day. And then it disappears. I think we scanned through this already because we were planning to come back out the other side. But that's okay. We don't really need to do much recruiting now. We've cleaned all the west down, at least this month, this season. We've cleaned out everything in for the summer and autumn recruitment drive. And then I think the plan will probably be to head east and see what's going on. So politics-wise, let's have a... Oh, landings and peace, the Battanians and all that jazz. Again, like for the 403rd time. Don't want to do any of this recruiting yet. Really doesn't matter there, but that's just the archer auto recruits. We got full contingent. We can recruit some of this as we get to Amitatis, where we're going to swap out for our real crew. See what the garrison is at here. Garrison is 576 here. So instead of stopping here, what I'll do is I'll swing through. Actually, I will stop here and I'll offload the garrison that is low tier that we are in training on. So we'll do those, and we'll drop that. Bushwhackers, freebooters, and forest bandits can get upgraded and then left behind, including the Fian. And any high tier of these crew that we have come with us. And I think what we'll do is take that elite group forward, so we're 30 over par. Like that should bring. Oops, it's the wrong number. What else? What else? What else? Actually, going to drop the Equite as well, and the heavy horse. We'll go grab some more archers. Bringing stuff to the front lines, right? That's what we're doing. That looks like close to our number. Yep, 3 more. 3 more something. There we go. All right. You know what? That actually, and then we'll drop the. Oh, look at that training. And we'll drop the Imperials down by. What was that 617? Somewhere in that number. 4 more. There we go. So we'll do this, and we'll move this garrison to donate this to the front. So where is going to be the front here? If we're going to fight in here, Lycaron is going to be our frontline location, and these lands are going to go to Vostrom and Phycan are the target for the next war, unless something dramatically changes. Oh, Onira is being attacked by probably Khazati units, I imagine. And hopefully we'll be able to pull a war against them here real quick. So, you guys are where we're going to drop troops. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nicely done, Lycaron. Look at that. Wonderful. That's, what is that? A lot. That's a lot of extra troops is what that is. To the garrison. What is the garrison size here? I should have checked that first. Garrison right now is only 135, so that is definitely the right move to bring all these heavy hitters up front. All right, you guys train, and train, and then all of this goes in here to massively bolster the frontline garrison. As long as we don't take any fiends with them. Great. 214 of our own, 170 new garrison here. Kabam. Guess where we're moving forces, friends? Forward. Amatatis, and recruit rather in Amatatis, and then head home, or head to the east to make a front line. We do have to remember that Amelia has an army right now, so we'll need to disband her if we decide to pull the trigger immediately. Again, party upgrades? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, it's also, of course, oh yes, we definitely want to do this before we go any further. Because I want these horse recruited, including the infantry. Anything that is in this recruitment list is stuff that we're keeping because we want to put them in the on the front lines or in the backup garrison, one or the other. There, some more bushwhackers and another freebooter. Good. I think we'll leave the highwaymen, the brigands, and stuff like that in the prisoner count at home. Home being Amatatis, the capital of the new empire. Center, anyways, the economic and military center of the new empire. Not you, you, and 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 you. You know what? Everything except for recruits can go, because these are going to bolster the immediate castle that they're in. Not traveling around with these boys. We're just dumping them in the front line. So you train. You. And 2 of you. Lovely. And off you go into the garrison. Now, that puts us at the... We'll put the brigands in here as well. Imperial veterans. The Mamluk can join up here. Catacurgid Elder. That's awesome. Hired Blade stays here. Veteran. Imperials, a lot of them. Now, the Bushwhackers, we've got Freebooters, we've got... You guys are in the wrong order, that's fine. Let's grab our Bushwhacker, Freebooter, Forest Bandit, Battanian Fiends, and Battanian Fiend Champion contingent. You guys are all in your sequential order. Actually, not all up there. The whole Archer Corps gets to the top because we're now going into war mode. I want them on the docket first. Even these lower tier guys, because I want them trained as fast as possible. We're notably behind on our Archer contingent right now, so I'm curious. Very curious. Somebody is not in the right group. 3, 3, 3. Somebody we've been spawning in battles have been in group 5, which is not okay. I don't know why that would be. Somebody maybe that we don't have? Oh, look at that. Shig needs to go up there. And whom else? No one else in that group. Now we're a little low on the horse archers too. Well, no, we got 55 of them. 55 of the consguards or consguards in making. Okay, numbers-wise on our horse now, we're at 356 with all these guys. We're going to bring on 13 more of something. We're going to drop the lower tier off. And do that. And then, let's see, Hardened Brigand can probably go back. Battanian Horseman can go back. Well, let's see what else we have for horse. We might not have enough here, actually, to do much with. Okay, so we don't. So we need to up the numbers then, not drop them. We need, that's 20 total that we need to bring on. And I think it's going to be the heavy horse right here. Unless we have some specialty high-tier elites somewhere. I don't think that's the case. We'll bring the Skoldabrofas, but I think the family will do the infantry line. I do love the idea of having a big old pack of Skoldabrofas with us, so that we can have a giant addition to a hard addition to the front line. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. If we dropped off a few of our... Let's see, we've got these guys, that's 80-something horse archers already. If we dropped off the lower tier, these guys and... Keepers, there's not a lot of low tier anything in here. Horse archers that aren't upgraded yet. That brings it, let's see, the Skoldabrot was 27 of them. That brings us only 3 over. What do we leave behind, though? I think we'll leave some of the Asarai Mamluk heavy behind. Alright, then the Skoldabrottas come right up the line as well. But where? Behind these elites right here, or above them? Let's do this. We'll put the recruit lines to come on as... Come on, stop with the open. Come on, shut the door there. The forest bandits can really just stop opening those up. I didn't give you a command at any of those times to open that up. Glitchy. So bushwhackers, freebooters, and forest bandits will come on after the front line. So our front line groups are the Battanian Fiends and their champions, and the Khazate horse archers, Khazate Conguards horse archers, and then the tier 6 elite riders. So the Imperial Cataphracts, the elite Cataphracts, the Vlandian Banner Knights, and the Sturgeon Thiersnick champions. And then we'll bring on the Skoldabrottas as our infantry. After that, this line here, everything down from here is effectively, in my mind, the reinforcement crew. Does that make sense? So we'll then bring on horse archer reinforcements and knights reinforcements and more forest bandits if we need more archers. So that's my hope as how it's going to play out. And we're sitting at almost exactly an hour here. So the next discussion, the last discussion for today, needs to be war. What is it good for? Absolutely everything in this game. The point is I've got to get enough material, or enough land to win this thing in our own version of what winning is, which is, of course, to own everything that was Imperial at the beginning of the game. On day one, if it was Imperial, we want to have it back to the Empire. I'm going to bolster up our food stocks, especially the wine and the oil. As always, I don't know why that closes like that all the time. Dates, Rocayon, cheese. Let's use more cheese. Men always wants more beer. Dates were good. Butter, we need a lot of. Fish were okay on. Olives were okay on. Grapes were fine. We got way more grapes than we need. Drop that number. Let's drop it to like 500. And grain, we're at 1900. Let's go right up to a nice round 2K. And then we'll have enough to swim in grain. We'll literally have like silos running behind us. I'm gonna drop the silver ore off. Do we keep the cows and the sheep? What's our mobility? We're fine on mobility. Should be okay. All right, then the only thing left to do is make sure that we've emptied out the junk and do a drop of a javelin. Drop the mic. What we are going to do is drop the hammer on the Western Empire, or Southern Empire, I think. By the sounds of the politics and the looks of the map, we may have an opportunity here that is beautiful. Southern Empire is being attacked by the Khuzait. Wonderful. The Battanians are at war with the Valandians. Okay. Northern and Western Empire, again, doesn't matter. They're not a relevant factor. The Aserai are not at war with anybody. That may spurn them to consider us as a potential target. Valandians are still being, what's left of the Sturgeon, Regenvad's family, somehow he's still alive, I'm not sure why, is being harassed by the Valandians still. Southern Empire is losing hardcore. They've really been pushed out because unfortunately, she is standing in the way of our goal with a lot of our territory in her hands. So we'll fix that problem. 5816 on the strength to our 1097. So we're almost double her strength, which is an amazing thought. With only our 4 families. Doing really well, clans. Doing really well. This guy's a little thin on the numbers. He's clan tier 5, and Avalonis is clan tier 4. How long until you get to the next clan tier, dude? Really like to see you bump up to tier 5. It'll probably help once they get a bunch of land. And then any other lords, if we can get some afterwards, might be a good idea. But at this point, I think we're able to win our goals with just this. 4 fiefs, 8 fiefs, and 4 fiefs. Alright, not ideal. We'd like to have more of both of these. Well balanced between these two because they're newbies. We have 15 fiefs. That's just counting towns and castles. It doesn't count all the villages attached to them. Okay, policies-wise, I'm not even looking at that. Armies-wise, she's still running around with this army. What's her cohesion? At 20. Perfect. We'll wait until she breaks her cohesion then. So there's 100% support for this war. We can head off to a spot and kind of scout the cities if we'd like. The first target is probably going to be either Phykean or Vostrom. Or maybe we'll go after the castle up here and see if we can draw in some attack. I've got her tagged there. Dula Wanderer captured by bandits? What? Oh, come on, Dula. Or come on, bandits, don't be rude like that. This is our Dula. Yes, they didn't kill her. Ah, Dula. We love you. You've done so well. There's our last Consguard upgrade. Another Forest Bandit to Fian. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We don't take on any more prisoners right now. But any that we do find that are ready to recruit will be popped into either refill numbers as the battles begin, or they'll be put into place to take care of garrison additions. So, this castle is sitting with a garrison of 54 and a bunch of militia. That sounds like a good start to me. I do want to wait till Emiliana's army disbands, though, which should be any time. If the cohesion's at 20, I don't think they boost their cohesion much. I really don't think they do. I feel like that's why they collapse, because they only... Yeah, it's at 10 now. They only go until that falls apart, so... We could take this forest bandit group here. Let's hit this forest camp, bandit camp, and then... and that should give enough time for Emilia's army to collapse. In fact, it might happen before we finish. Just watching that up there, see what happens with it. Alright, it didn't happen yet, so We'll take on just the Fiends, actually, because we've got them. There we go, 9 of the Fiends and us. These are not the Fiend champions, so at least they can XP up. Bows out, boys. Follow me. Although all of you can do the job right from where you stand, probably. Oh my gosh. The missing. There we go. 14 of them. Let's shuffle to the right, boys. Done. I'm done. 9 left standing. I do like our giant axe on her back. It looks so intense. Oh, I hit the piece of board in front of him. Ow! On the ground, Rig, on the ground. Arrows up. What are you guys shooting at? Can't even see who they're pegging arrows at. They're all shooting down that way now, huh? There we go. I knew that guy was there, but nice! Double drop! I didn't hit him. The team dropped him. Oh, that's the battle right there. Jeepers. Too late again to switch properly. Okay, I'll do the double roll to the better weapon, to the axe. Back up while you swing with these beasts, because they're gonna have a shorter range if they're one-handed. That was fun. That was good. That went the way I intended it to, that last fight, aside from not having my axe out in the beginning. So, okay, bunch more bushwhackers and forest bandit prisoners. I love that. That's what we want in our prisoner cadre. Like, these have been handy in mounted skirmishers. Not something that's on my top priority list, right? I won't take those on. I'd take on a bushwhacker before I take those on, right? As part of our own retinue. So, all right, that's where we're going to leave today's episode. Though we'll head. We're getting into the war, returning to war against the Southern Empire. Looks like Amelia's army has now disbanded, which is perfect timing for us to go like this and say it's time to ante up. Oh, look at the numbers! Good Lord, they got effectively nothing done in that battle. So if we hit that, we have a giant army. I mean, giant army. We'll take out this castle while they converge on us. 1,765 men. We'll take that, and then we'll head straight to Phykeon. What's its numbers right now? I do not know. Come on, get close enough to see. There we go. 207 garrison, 908, so 805 total defenders there, but 200 of them are garrison. Their food stocks are sitting full, and it's a level 3 wall. So it should be a fairly aggressive, fairly solid siege, and it should be something that the Empire, Regia has a chance to recoup or to respond to. Like, she should be able to muster an attack to counter that. But we're paying her 56.70 a day. So we're already hemorrhaging money to her coffers. So we don't want to do that anymore. And hopefully this time we can end the war off with either her complete push. There you go, Nero has fallen. Melian is going to fall as well to them, which is not a bad thing, because that's less that we have to deal with in this war. So if we could take out everything that she's got left in our target that isn't taken by the Khazate, then we turn towards the Khazate. So we're in the home stretch here, guys. The battle is commencing with our army of 1,700 plus strong. We'll converge on Canopsis Castle. Sure, Chinopsis Castle. And we'll be able to take that castle out with just our own personal retinue, but we'll probably end up having a few of them join us by the time we pull the trigger on it. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And the Warmaids are back on the battlefield, and it's wartime again. To bring the peace to the remainder of the Southern Empire. This is great. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in game.